Hi Aquarius, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So we are going to do the second half of July, and I cannot believe we are here already. Guys, I mean, this just zoomed right upon me. I mean, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. So I'm doing this for you right now. This is going to be you and who, okay? And that who could be a friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, right? Even one side of a situation or another. And even if love is not on the brain, it could be one side of a situation or another too, okay? So do note that. If you are looking for a personal read that truly taps into your own personal energies, go to the Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box below, and that will get you going. All right. Thank you all that have been booking your Beyond the Read sessions with me, and all of you that have been booking your reads and your coaching sessions with me. It's been fantastic. I honor the opportunity to be a part of your journey, and it's so exciting because I love seeing those milestones for you that are being set and then reached, and it's fantastic. So it's all about achieving your dreams, and that's what this life is all about, right? So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and start with you again. I'll be starting with you on one side and the other person on the other, and feel free to reverse the messages as you see fit, okay? Because one side might resonate one more so than the other. So do note that. And energy is fluid, so I might be talking about some of you that you might be going through this now, might have been the past, might be the future, that's yet to come, okay? So it might even be months from now. So just note that it happens with energies. So please be sure to watch your moon rising and your Venus signs as well, because that will give you perhaps some further insight too. All right. So let's jump into this and see where you're at right now. Okay. Let us just go ahead and see where you are at. I want to see if there's anything else that I want to kind of show you. Okay, cool. All right, let me just move this down. Okay, all right, let's get started. So let's see where you're at right now, Aqua. Where are you at right now for this second half, I should say, of July? I keep wanting to jump to August, guys. I don't know if you're ready to jump into August and want to get through with July, but I just know you're going through some changes, okay? Where are you at right now? You are the Queen of Pentacles. So what we get with here is this is like Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo type energy. This is being a watchful on your coin and just being watchful in terms of where you put what it is that you value most, okay? So this being a love reading, again, it just still could be, whatever it is you value most. This could be the coin right now for many of you, just being very careful where you're going to place it, where you invest, and who you put it into, what you put it into, kind of that type of thing. So that's what's coming into play here. And just being very grounded in terms of doing that, okay? So that's where you're at right now. Let's take a look at anything else that wants to come through for you here. What do we have? Okay, so we've got the Four of Coin. So we got the Four of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Swords. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. And then we've got the Major Arcana of the Moon. Okay, so what this tells me is that you're really focusing on, again, your stability, on what it is that brings you that solidity, that stability for yourself. Whether it's a relationship or situation. What you don't want to do is to be deceived by anyone. Okay, now this is saying is that you're not going to deceive others, and you do not want to be deceived. Now the fives are about maybe going through some sort of conflict, some sort of disruption of some sort in terms of a relationship or situation. Now this could be as it relates to your foundation. So some of you might not be sure, not sure maybe how to move forward, whether it is in terms of moving, whether it is that next step in that relationship. There's something that's eluding you right now, okay? And that's where the moon comes in, because it's just not quite clear, and it actually forces you to focus on your faith. So it's really asking you to trust your intuition in this process, because you can only hold on to something and to try to control it, to a limit, okay? And then when you can't control it, then what? So what this is saying is that this is about to ground yourself. Do everything you can to focus on your stability in a relationship or in a situation, okay? Whatever's brought you to my channel. And then what you need to do is let go of the outcome. Let go of how it's going to be presented to you and how the outcome will be, okay? Because you can't control that outcome. You only control in making the steps. So right after you're taking that inspired action, you're keeping the vision alive of what it is that you want, keep that vision there, and just continue to take inspired action through the process, and then make do what you can, and then leave it to your source, whatever that is for you, and pray for a source for assistance too, in that process, because I think that's going to truly help you. And it's like when you want help, you got to ask for it, and the guides are there behind you in order to help you and co-create with you. But it's about asking for it. It's a teamwork here. Okay, so that's what it's talking about. So that's what I see here, right? And so there's no need to hijack the way things are, try to control it, because it's not going to work out in the most optimal way. So this is saying that there is some sort of change to your stability right now, and it's leaving you to some sort of illusion. Like I said, some of you could be moving and not sure which place you want to move to, where you want to go. So that could be very much the case too. And that's why you're kind of watching your coin, seeing what's going to be the greatest, efficiency, the investment, and kind of that type of thing. It's interesting because that's kind of what I see, what's coming through here. Anything else that may want to come through for you here? Let's see what else is here. Luck is on your side. That's why I think it's so important, Aqua, for you to really ask for guidance, because the universe so wants to co-create with you, okay? It wants, to kind of take that arrow and then, hit that target, okay? And that's what it wants to talk to you about. So any illusion, it's going to add light to the illusion that you see here that is coming through in terms of the moon card, right? So it's about, you can pierce right through the illusion by asking for a source, and taking what you can do and do the best you can. And when you've done all that you can, that's when you definitely want to ask source for some help here, okay? Because they're on target, they're here to help you, okay? So just know that luck is on your side in this process. So, in terms of what you're manifesting and what your vision is, don't be surprised if many things are coming through at the same time, okay? I am an Aqua Sun, and I gotta tell you, beautiful things have been happening, and it was like a domino effect. One thing happened, then the next thing happened, the next thing happened, and it kind of all happened at the same time. So note your comments below, guys. I'd love to know, and definitely please continue to like, subscribe, and definitely do that, because it really helps my channel, and I really appreciate it. It keeps these videos going too, okay? All right, so let's see what else come through where you're at right now. Yeah, step out of your comfort zone, okay? Do something that you haven't done before, okay? That's what this is talking about. Now, could it be, again, in a relationship or in a situation? Do something different that you've never done before, all right? So that's what's coming into play as well. And anything else, wouldn't we just talk about this? Surrender to the divine, that of which eludes you, right here. Surrender do what you can, and surrender what what is kind of eluding you, so to speak, and leave that up to the divine to help handle and create that magic to help you, because luck is on your side right now, right? And the divine is there to help you. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this other side and see what's going on for this other person on this other side. Let's see what that is, okay? What is it? We got a Queen of Swords, and this could be dealing with a fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is someone that perhaps may have ended something most recently, or just cut something out. Maybe you're at a distance from this other person. But this is about, negotiating and wanting something and then cutting something out. This is about using intellect, right? So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. So that's beautiful. And it could be a fellow air sign that you might be working with, and that someone is taking on that type of energy. They could be cutting something out. So let's take a look. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords here for this other person. What do we have? Okay, so we've got the Two of Wands, right? And then we've got the King of Wands, right? Wow. And then we've got the Chariot card. Okay. So what this tells me is that this person on this other side is looking long term. They're looking long term, and they are they're kind of focusing on what it is that they need to do in terms of their relationships and their situation. Now I get the King of Wands, and this is interesting because the King of Wands is all about having authority. They're entrepreneur. They are also very exuberant. They're passionate. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. Both of these are, and it's almost as like there is some planning in order to get to that business of some sort. So this person on this other side could be starting a business, an entrepreneur of some sort, and they get the Chariot card, which means they're in the driver's seat to make it happen. So this other person on this other side could be starting a business, could be a leader in some sort of something, in their work and what it is that they do, because they're a real visionary. And they're definitely using their intellect, okay, cutting out things that that are not working with them in their plan as they're focusing on their long-term plan here, right? In creating that vision, being that entrepreneur, and having confidence and passion to move forward. And they know they're in the driver's seat, and this is about balancing their shadow side and their light side. So it's about knowing that they're in control of doing that, but it's also the universe asking source for guidance to help give them the confidence to move forward. Okay, so this could be to move forward in this relationship or situation. Maybe they're not sure how to move forward, and they're trying to get some guidance in terms of doing that. So for some of you in a relationship, maybe they had to cut something out and really get into thought and visualize how they want this relationship or situation before they get back in the driver's seat. And it is saying that they'll do that because the seven's all about having faith, and that's about moving forward in confidence. So, and this is good. This is really good. Anything else for this other person on this side where they're currently at right now? Let's take a look. Okay, where are they at? Communication is key. So this other person on this other side, their communication they know is going to be really important, and that's why I think they're kind of thinking about it, how they want to come forth to you, and how they want to say what they want to say, and kind of share their boundaries and what they're looking for and what they want. That's what's coming through. But I do get communication is key. And it's funny because I get the Gemini card. Okay, so again, some of you might be dealing with the Gemini, could be, but again, you see how the moon is up there too as well. Is there some sort of illusion? So kind of clearing through the illusion, right? And then taking a long-term plan on this earthly plane to see, okay, how can I move things forward in the direction that I want to take them in? Okay, and two is about duality, so it could be two people too, or two things they're trying to, kind of decide how they want to move forward. Okay, anything else with this other person? Their emotions are running high. So it could be that things are really getting to them right now, okay? And anything else. This is about taking time to breathe out. I mean, you can just feel it in this card, can't you? It's like, whew, yeah. I mean, you just really feel it. And so this person is about, they're trying to get calm, cool, and collected before they come forward, and that type of thing. And it's also about taking time to breathe out. So they've been maybe really super busy and not been able to catch their breath, and they want to be able to catch their breath in this relationship or situation, whatever that is, before they speak, before they move forward, and before they because communication is key. They don't want their emotions that are running high to stand in the way. So it's time to take a breath and breathe out. And that's what this person is doing. So that's what I see kind of coming through over there. Now, what is your intention in terms of moving forward? What is your intention in terms of moving forward, Aqua? What is your intention? Okay. Okay, so what we get here is the Ace of Swords. We've got the Nine of Swords, and we've got the King of Pentacles. Okay, right in this order. So your intention is to get the clarity and have success in this relationship or situation. That is a wreath of success. This is inspiration. This is victory. You want victory in this relationship or situation. You do not want any more confusion of the 3 a.m. card that's keeping you up at night. You don't want any sort of mental confusion that's blocking your energy. Your energy is too precious right now to be staying up all night and being worried about this rumination that's taking place here. So this is saying is that you want victory and clarity, and you don't want to have this type of feeling anymore. And then I get the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is a business owner. So this is saying that it could be that these types of thoughts are affecting you in terms of your business, in terms of your work. So for some of you, that really much, very much well could be the case. For others, you might be getting advice, or you might have an opportunity to have victory over these feelings. This other person might have Capricorn in their chart, or you might be a Capricorn. You might have Capricorn in yours, or some sort of earth sign in your chart, or they do. But this is a business owner. This is where people come to for advice. So perhaps that you want clarity, so you aren't clouded, so you can continue to do the work that you do, whatever that is, or to get advice and continue to build and come together and manage this whole process on what's happening. So it's kind of like I see your intentions are to have victory and clarity, and to get rid of any sort of negative emotions or limiting beliefs that might be holding you back or keeping you in that low level dark energy energy, okay? What you want to do is to prosper. You want the relationship to grow and you want it to move forward, but have some sort of solid and grounded stability of some sort, okay? Kind of like, you know, the earth sign card of the Capricorn here. So, and this could be your business as well. So for some of you might have a business and that could be the case. So what is this rumination that's taking place here that's keeping you up? Just it's a 9, which means that it's coming to fruition. So that's a good sign. I really like seeing that. So what is it? This is about surrendering to the wisdom in your body. It's like your body knows, Aqua, what the hell's going on. Okay, it wants you to stop and listen to it because your body's going to be telling you things that your mind and your mouth really can't speak. You're just going to feel it, and you're just going to know. That you know, and so you just want to feel where in your body that when you get into this type of thing, where it hurts. Is it hurt here? You know, where is that actually coming from? And then do things in order to clear that energy field. Maybe it's your third eye chakra, maybe it is your crown chakra, maybe it's your heart chakra you need to work on it to open your heart and listen to your body. Because if something is happening, what you want to do is to have that victory over this. And I think for many of you, you do. You're realizing this, you're realizing that your body can talk to you and you're getting some victory and clarity over that. And you're standing in control, right? You're trying to be in control of that, okay? And again, you know, it could be some of you are a business owner or getting advice, or perhaps this other person might have Capricorn in their chart too. So it could be getting clarity, in terms of the thoughts and limiting beliefs, whatever is keeping you up at night, getting that clarity and coming through. So that's your intent, is to get clear on that and to listen to your body so you know the next steps to moving forward. So that's really key. What is the other person's intent on this other side? Let's just take a look real quick. What is their intent? Wow. Okay, so here's the thing on this other side. They definitely want romance. Okay, they definitely want romance. They are really focusing on the strength to continue to move forward, because what they don't want is they don't want any sort of heartbreak. Now, it could have happened that in the past that they had some sort of heartbreak in the past and they're trying to get the strength to continue to move on. So it could be that some of the way that this person behaved had to deal with a past heartbreak. So for some of you, that could be the case. So note your comments below if you know, so note that. But that's what's coming through, that they don't want heartbreak. They don't want another heartbreak, and they're trying to be strong and to be able to move forward, okay? So their intent is not to have heartbreak, to be strong and to overcome heartbreak and to offer love. They definitely want, this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They want it to grow. They want love to grow, but they want to get it back to where there's some emotion involved in here. So they don't want just, business. They want emotion there too. They want the nurturing, the loving, the romance, and that type of thing too, so that's what I see here. What is this heartbreak? What is it here that that was going on within that? What was going on? Yeah, this is about surrendering their fearing of changing. So they're so afraid to make a change that perhaps in the past they're afraid that they're going to have heartbreak. But what's important is that in order to change that, what I get here is that if they step through that and take inspired action and know they've got the strength to overcome this is going to be key, because their intent is predominantly is to know that the universe is reminding them that they're very much cared for. They're very much cared for. Okay, and that's a really key thing. And this is about whether they're afraid of a change, or whether they're afraid of a relationship, or the fear of that something is not going to work out. This is really calling on them to have faith, to know that all is well, and that is their affirmation they need to focus on. Have faith. I have faith, and I know that all is well. So they have the strength to overcome this heartbreak. Now, this heartbreak could have been from the past. Okay, so I am saying they could be getting over that, and they're changing, but they still feel some sort of attraction towards you. Okay, so I'm going to pull the other card on here and see what else wants to come through here. Yeah. See, they love spending time with you and enjoying the simple pleasures of life with you. And that's one thing that's really key. They really like that. They love that. They love the simple pleasures and doing that with you. It's really brings joy to their heart. And what they find is that their shadow side speaks sometimes when they find safety in the silence between both of you. So there could be silence, and you see that jittering. Sorry, guys. It could be. I'll have to check the battery here real quick. But yeah, it's basically what this is saying is that that they get safety in the silence because they don't have to confront their shadow. They don't have to confront things. But this is saying is that the time has come in this situation or in this relationship for that to move forward. Yeah. And it's about being apart. Being apart has changed my life. I think they've realized you and the impact of you and the value of you, and it's changed their life. It's rocked their world, and it's made them become a better person. And that's what seems to be coming through for you on your side in terms of what's going out. What you feel sometimes, Aqua, is that this person maybe perhaps makes you feel bad sometimes about yourself, and it could be about the way that they treat you, and whether it is on purpose or whether it is due to immaturity of some sort in some way, shape, or form. It could be the case, but you're recognizing that, and you're checking in with your shadow side and say, well, what does that say about me? Where does that stem from? So that's a good question to ask yourself. If no one can make you feel bad about yourself but you, so it's about looking into that internally and digging deeper into that and saying, okay, when did the event of this first happen? How long ago was that? Okay, and just getting to know how long it was, when it was, so some changes can be integrated and done that. And if those of you that need help with that, definitely go to Beyond the Read. Okay, so there you have it. But let's see if anything else wants to come through. Anything else is I'm trying to bury my love for you. Perhaps you haven't expressed your love for someone that you really adore. Okay, and Aqua, this could be the case for you. Okay, so note your comments below, guys. I'd love to know, is that the case for some of you? It's about trying to bury my love for you. You have enormous amount of love for this person, and perhaps you're just not letting them know, and that could be the very biggest. That could be a big case there. So note your comments, below, and because that's what I think is coming through here. What is the advice? What is the Love Oracle advice for you in terms of this process, in terms of this relationship or situation? What does the Love Oracle want to give you in terms of advice? What is it? Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So this is what it wants you to know. So forget the criticism, because that's not going to lead to more love, okay? So this is about, it's about accepting each other as you each are individually at this moment. And when you do so, then your relationship can magically transform. So what is the advice on this other person's side, and see what wants to come through? Let's see what that is. Here it is. What is it? Secret admirer. Okay, so this person is saying someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. I think they're on to you, Aqua. All right. So those of you might resonate with this. It could be the other person as well. But yeah, so there you've got a secret. They've got a secret admirer, and it could be you. And if you resonate more with this other side, then it could be vice versa. Okay. So that's what's coming through here. Okay. And what is the high vibe way that you can go ahead and move forward? What does the high vibe cards say? We're gonna pull some high vibe cards. Okay. This is it's Trust Your Vibes Oracle cards. So we're gonna try that and see what wants to come through. What are your what's the advice for you? What number card? Ooh, number 4. Okay, so this is interesting because it's a number 4 card, and this talks about back to basics. The basics, which means the 4s are about getting grounded, right? It's getting grounded so you can feel whole, right? Look at the 2 arms in the air and 2 legs on the ground. Back to basics. Okay, so what this card talks about here is this is all about your psychic sense and your psychic awareness. That all was founded on your common sense. So it does want you to remember your common sense in this relationship or situation, right? And that begins with getting your physical needs met, your food, your shelter, your clothing, all of that, and kind of getting that established and grounded is what this talks about. If you neglect just your basic needs, your higher awareness, and just your intuition, your third eye, and it's hard for that to get the downloads that are necessary from the universe that's going to help you, right? And so you miss kind of the subtle psychic vibrations. So whatever it is that you need to balance yourself, guys, it might be to get to more meditations, to focus on clearing your chakras, getting that exercise, eating better food, drinking lots of water. And doing that is going to really, really help you get closer to, what it is that you need to get that higher awareness and that sixth sensory being activated in you. Okay, so that's what's really, really key. Okay, your body is one of the greatest psychic receptors out there, so it's definitely saying to focus in on that, and that's going to be key for you. Okay, and any advice for you in terms of the universe to close out? Any advice from the universe? Let's see what the universe wants you to know. What is it? That you have options. That you have options is meaningful. Rock on, Aqua. You've got options. You've got more options than you realize. What the universe wants you to know is that if I could make, just 2 wishes, I'd wish I could somehow convey to you how profound the depths of my gratitude for every moment of your life. I'd also wish that you could somehow know of your unimaginable importance, just as you are now in the lives of so very many. Wow, Aqua, this is amazing. And of course, I'd wish for you to have more wishes. So that's so cute. That's exactly what wants to come through. So Aqua, this is amazing. You've got a lot of options. Don't think that you don't. Okay, so you've got tons of options out there. Get back to the basics, and that's the advice for you. So please note your comments below. I look forward to seeing you, next time. And until then, namaste.